Hello everyone, Bo Williams here in the WAT6 Near Side Newsroom, and it's time for Soccer Talk as we do every Thursday. Excited to have you with us. Today we're going to be talking about One Knox Soccer. Big week last week as far as league play is concerned. We're looking ahead to the next round of the Jägermeister Cup, as which the guys will be taking part in this weekend on the road. Also, we'll take a look at the USL 1 standings for you. We'll talk about two Knox. If you have a very talented player in your family, this is something you may want to look into. Also, we're going to take a look at the TSSAA playoffs. It's championship week for local high school soccer players and teams. A number of our teams making it to the finals, state finals. And then we'll also take a look at how things are shaping up as far as Major League Soccer and where Nashville sits right now as they continue play. Also, obviously with an interim head coach. But first, we'll go to One Knox. Let's get everybody up to date on what's going on there. The team last week returning to league play. As they were taking on, we're heading up to California for a big game against Central Valley Fuego out of Fresno. Central Valley struggled this season. Here was a golden opportunity for One Knox to pick up some much needed points on the road, and well, they did not disappoint, that is for sure. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. First of all, first half for you. Pick it up for you. This is early on. Matter of fact, this is in the 12th minute of play. Angelo Kelly, watch this as the rebound comes off the keep, and he's right there to put in the back of the net. Just a fantastic effort. Also want to point out in this one is Kempes Tequila with the juggling act in the box, which was also very impressive as One Knox punches it in to take a 1-0 lead early in this one on the road out west in California. Take a look at it one more time and watch Tequila when he gets the ball here. Here's the little juggling act. Nice move there. Almost puts it away. Keeper with the save, and then Kelly there to put it away. Move on to the second half, still 1-0, One Knox, looking for that second goal. Play right now at the top of your screen. Stewart right now picking it up for you. Stuart Ritchie, he crosses it in, and Tequila with the nice header just under the bar for you there to finish it off, making it 2-0, One Knox. This one coming in the 56th minute, so again, One Knox up. Now, Tequila looked like he had another goal, a second goal to give One Knox a 3-0 lead. That did not go in. Well, it went in, but it had to be disallowed because of offsides. So still 2-0 this game. Take a look at this goal one more time. Ritchie with the nice cross. Great header there underneath the bar for Tequila to make it 2-0. Got to give a shout out, if you will, to the man minding the store, Sean Lewis. Watch this. This is late in the game. Fuego trying to come back, but Lewis with the nice save there. And I tell you what, that's all she wrote. By the way, Lewis, with 3 clean sheets right now, tied with the Madison keeper with 3 clean sheets as far as USL league play is concerned. But 2-0, that was the final for you. One Knox winning on the road. Always great to pick up points away from home, and the guys taking care of business out in California. Despite the time difference and all that, still picking up a clean sheet and winning 2-0 against Central Valley Fuego. So a good win there. All right, take a look here for a second. We'll take a look at the standings, how things shape up. One Knox right now with 6 games played. So 2 games in hand when you look at the top team right now, Greenville with 16 points. One Knox with 13. Union Omaha, we've seen them. We know they're a good team. They've only played 5 games. They've got 13 points right now, so they are tied with One Knox there toward the top of the leaderboard. Ford Madison, 4th right now, and that is who One Knox is going to be playing this weekend when it comes to Jägermeister Cup action. We were supposed to see them here, if you don't recall, a couple weeks ago, and that game was postponed due to some inclement weather. Still waiting for the reschedule on that one. But Ford Madison right now with 12 points, and then South Georgia Tormenta sitting there with 10 points, tied along with Charlotte Independence and Spokane. So a little bit of a log jam, but hey, we're sitting 3rd right now overall, tied with Union Omaha. Good place to be, well above that playoff cut line, even though still a lot of soccer still to be played. All right, take a look at the Jägermeister Cup standings. We talked about this just a moment ago. We're going to be taking on Ford Madison coming up this Saturday, and we're in Group 2, and this is the first time cup play, if you will, like during the season for USL 1. They're going to expand this, include USL Championship next season. But One Knox right now, we're sitting with 3 points. It's Ford Madison, Chattanooga Red Wolves, and One Knox, all with 3 points. Lexington up here with 5. All teams have played 2 games so far, so still a lot to be played. The top team will move on. There's 3 groups. And then the team with really the most offensive output will be the one that advances as the wild card. But real quick, here's a look at the other groups for you. Greenville, Triumph sitting on top there with 4 points. Charlotte and Richmond with 2. There's our group of Lexington sitting with 5 on top. 1 Knox, Chattanooga, Madison close behind, just down 2 points. And then Group 3, Northern Colorado Hailstorm, who we've also seen, 4 points right now, tied with Spokane. Central Valley Fuego, 3 points. Union Omaha with 2. So that's how things are shaping up as far as the Jägermeister Cup. So things looking good in the league. Jägermeister Cup, still things looking good there. We'll see what happens coming up this weekend. And let's see if we can bring back in here the schedule for just a second. So I want to give you an idea of what Knox has coming up. So on the road, Saturday, May 25th at Ford Madison. Again, this is a League One Cup competition. You can watch the game on ESPN+, so keep that in mind. You'll be able to check it out there. There are some watch parties going on. So again, there's some spots you can go hang out with some of your fellow soccer friends and cheer on 1 Knox, or you can watch it on your phone or the comfort of your own home. Saturday, June 1st, that's when 1 Knox comes back home, taking on the Richmond Kickers. Kickoff set for 7 o'clock at Regal Soccer Stadium. This is what's interesting right here. Maybe small for you to read there. Third kit reveal. Now, they have already teased on X. They've sent out a couple of little teasers, May 30th, and then you see something that looks like maybe a new jersey. Third kit reveal will happen on Saturday, June 1st. You can get your tickets by going to the 1 Knox website. That's 1knoxsc.com. Click right here, and you can get your tickets for that game. Go to the game, get your hand on the third kit, but that reveal will be coming up here shortly. So interesting to see what this one looks like. They had a good one last year. We'll see what they bring up this year. All right. Something else I want to mention as far as 1 Knox is 2 Knox. And if you're with us on WATE, a couple of folks associated with 2 Knox stopping by our studios. One of those, the head coach, Guy Henry, to talk about 2 Knox. This is a program. They're going to have tryouts coming up here shortly. It's a 7-month season from June until December. We're going to be competing in the USL Academy Summer League and the UPSL Fall League. These are for really a lot of our juniors and seniors in high school, maybe even some sophomores, but I know they're really focusing on that junior high school soccer player, develop those skills. They're going to play against some top-notch competition. They're going to be getting, they're going to training, from some of the 1 Knox coaches. This is the head coach there, Guy Henry. He was nice enough to come by and stop by. The ages, you're looking at those that were born between 2005 2008. But again, they're also developing these players for that next level where they want to go play in academy, professional, trying to go to college and play soccer there. So training is 4 sessions per week. Again, the cost, there is a cost. You can see the whole breakdown for you here on the 1knoxsc.com. There is travel, but the costs include uniforms, registration, training, match day uniforms, everything like that. So take a look at it. If you've got a soccer player, if you've got a talented player, and they want to come to tryouts, all the information is going to be right here for you. You can get signed up and take part in that. But again, this is for 2 Knox. Looking forward to seeing them and how those young ones develop. And then you never know, might actually see them playing with the main team at some point. All right, 1 Knox on the road this weekend. We still have some soccer teams in action this weekend. You're going to have to go on the road to watch them as well. We're talking about state high school playoffs are continuing, TSSAA. We still got a number of teams that are still very much in the hunt. Matter of fact, we've got the finals coming up. We'll start things off for you. This is Class A State Soccer Tournament bracket, and coming up on Friday, May 24th, 4 o'clock kickoff time. This is in Murfreesboro. Gatlinburg-Pittman taking on Chattanooga School of Arts and Sciences. But again, this is for the 1A state title, GP. They'll be the home team. That game's set for 4 o'clock in Murfreesboro. GP with a nice, you can see the progression here, beat Madison Magnet 3-1 to get to the final game. Before that, they beat Westview 2-1. So, so far so good for GP. We'll see if they can complete the run here and pick up a state title. Also, we go to the Class 2A state soccer finals. Got a couple of East Tennessee teams going to be going head-to-head. Greenville taking on South Doyle. What a season South Doyle has had, the Cherokees, after beating Station Camp 1-0, and then that big 5-0 win over Cock County. But you can see their progression here to the finals against Greenville. Greenville also 6-0 over Millington, and then before that, Greenville beating Alcoa 2-1. But that championship game between Greenville and South Doyle coming up for you Friday, May 24th. That's going to be an 11 a.m. kick. So early tomorrow, but for those guys. But again, congratulations to them. They've got really the first game of the day. So we'll see how both these teams play out. But Greenville, South Doyle, be interesting to see who comes away with the win there. And then in the 3A, the big boys, Bearden, somehow Bearden or Farragut. You've got those core teams from Knoxville. One of them always seems to find a way to get in the final. Bearden with a 1-0 win over Hendersonville. Moving on to the finals to take on Ravenwood. That game's going to be at 1:30 tomorrow. Again, in Murfreesboro. Bearden not only beating Hendersonville, but 4-0 over Walker Valley. So, again, big wins for the Bulldogs as they look to bring a state title back to Knoxville. Ravenwood, they got there by beating Houston, which is never easy, but that was a 3-2 win for them. Ravenwood then blanking Howard 2-0, and that is why they are now the home team against Bearden, even though they're both going to be playing there in Murfreesboro. But Bearden, the Bulldogs, looking to bring home another state championship. We'll see what happens. That team, no stranger to the Final Fours, that is for sure. So best of luck to all those teams. Of course, our sports team is in Murfreesboro. We've been covering the spring fling for you. We'll have highlights and scores for you as we keep you up to date on what's going on, really in all the sports that are going on, but obviously the soccer, which is what we're talking about, will keep you abreast of what's happening there. All right, one other area we want to touch on for you here real quick is we want to go back to the boards, and that is take a look at Major League Soccer. Nashville SC still on the outside of the playoff cut line, if you will, sitting at 11th right now in the East. Matter of fact, you can see Miami with 31 points leading the East, Nashville with 15. Still a lot of soccer to be played. Here's that cut line for you. But again, all right, here's the cut line actually right here. But you can see the top teams, the top 7 teams sitting there right now. So 21 points is what they're eyeing. But again, Nashville's sitting right now at 15. Need to climb up, catch DC and Philly there with 17, and then move in to this upper area, this upper bracket. But still a lot of soccer to be played in Major League Soccer, but Nashville still has some work to be done. Of course, still looking for the head coach after they're letting go of their coach. Really was during this show last week that we broke that news for you that Nashville at SC had decided to take another turn. All right, so go back real quick. Take a look at the standings right now as they look as far as one Knox. Guys, on the road, this is not a league game coming up Saturday. It will be for the Jägermeister Cup. As you see here, it will be the League Cup competition, League One Cup competition, 7 o'clock kickoff. This one will be in Madison against Ford Madison. We should note a little sidebar on this one. Both teams right now, when it comes to league play, have the 2 top keepers when it comes to clean sheets. So this will be interesting. Good test for both the offensive side of the ball for both teams, and we'll see which wall stands, if you will, in this game, as again both keepers having really good seasons for Madison and of course for one Knox. All right, that's how things are going. We hope you enjoy watching us here. We'll be back again next week, get you updated on what's happening with one Knox. Hopefully we'll have some state championships to tell you about as well from the high school level. If anything's happening in Major League Soccer with Nashville, we'll let you know that as well. But one Knox, again, on the road this week. You can watch them on ESPN Plus on Saturday, June 1st. That's when they come back to town. That's the big third kit reveal. So go ahead and get your tickets now. That'll be a good one over at the Regal Soccer Complex. All right, have yourself a great one. Enjoy the soccer, and we'll talk to you again next week.